Have you been in a dilemma of choosing between to send your child to childcare center or hire a domestic helper? If you already decided to send your child to childcare center, suddenly your spouse, your mother, your father, and your in-law will all come after you, especially if that's your firstborn. It feels like it's no longer your and your spouse's decision. It's the entire family decision. You will hear comments such as, "Ayo, so many abuse cases. Don't send to childcare center lah. The baby will fall sick easily. The teacher will keep calling you to pick up your child. Now you are so mad. To send or not to send? To hire a helper or not to hire a helper? What are the pros and cons?" In this video, I'm going to delve into it. Hi, I'm Mandy. I'm a full-time working mom of 2 young kids. My firstborn didn't go to childcare, but my second child does go to childcare. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I know it's a tough choice for you to choose, and there are loads of criteria to think and to consider. So before we dive in, I just want to mention that all these are my own opinion. I love educarers and some domestic helpers are awesome. I respect your opinions as well. Let's help each other to make parenting journey more enjoyable and more bearable. Number 1, teacher to child ratio. According to Early Childhood Development Agency or ECDA, the teacher to child ratio for infant is 1 to 5, playgroup is 1 to 8, pre-nursery is 1 to 12, nursery is 1 to 12, kindergarten 1 is 1 to 20, and kindergarten 2 is 1 to 25. Whereas domestic helper ratio is 1 to 1. But is she fully attentive? Did she sneak out knowing nobody will be at home during certain hours? If you're thinking, don't worry, I'll install CCTV camera. But what about the blind spot? Whereas childcare center, ECDA has mandated the installation of CCTV camera in all preschools since 1st of July 2024. Remember, in life there is no take two. Number 2, health. If you choose childcare center, your husband, your mother, your in-law, your relatives will all come after you. There are so many germs. They will always fall sick. Yes, baby and kids that go to childcare center fall sick easily. I personally see it as this helps to build their immunity. Keeping them at home, just delaying their time to build the immunity. Keeping them at home, not just only delaying their body to build the immunity, you can help to prevent your child from falling sick for 3 to 4 years, but you can't avoid it by kindergarten 2 or primary 1. Falling sick is a sooner or later thing. Number 3, child social skill. At childcare center, they get to interact with other children of different ethnicity, different culture, different background, and sometimes different nationality. Whereas at home, they just interact with domestic helper or grandparents. Most maybe their neighbor kids, but how many of our neighbor let their home door open, let alone let their kids play outside with other kids? Childcare center teaches kids to take turns, give and take, use polite words. At home, they are spoiled by grandparents or domestic helper. Helper and grandparents will just give in to them naturally. Number 4, teacher caring skill. Not many grandparents can teach, and at their age, they no longer have patience, or they are still living in the era of police wear shorts. Their method of parenting no longer works in this age and generation. Let's just be honest. Just let the professional do their job. Infant care teachers are professionally trained and in learning and development of children. Number 5, curriculum. Childcare center curriculum provides a holistic growth for the children. There are lessons and singing, outdoor activities every day. Some mega childcare center have facilities such as water play, sand play, slides, trampolines, tricycles, etc. These facilities teach the kids learn through play. Nowadays, childcare center has also incorporated enrichment programs such as robotic, English speech and drama, Chinese speech and drama, phonics, and abacus, etc. They also upload pictures in school apps so we can see what they have learned at school, what activities or excursion that has been conducted. According to Harvard University, the first 5 years of a child's life are the golden window of opportunity for brain development. Number 6, safety. Sometimes as adults, we also cannot take our eyes off the phone. Do you expect the domestic helper can, especially when there are no one around to monitor them. I've seen so many helpers video calling or watching video instead of looking after the child at outside. They just let the child play freely at the playground. The child will dig the grass without knowing there is dog's urine on the grass. I've seen helper let the toddler hold the handrail of the pathway where the handrail has mold on it because the helper is looking at their phone instead of looking at the child. Number 7, cost. Cost of childcare center, they have basic subsidy for full day infant care is $600 per month, $300 per month for full day childcare. If you are a working mother with family gross monthly household income of $12,000 and below, you are eligible for the additional subsidy on top of the basic subsidy. Additional subsidy for full day infant care is up to $710 per month, $467 per month for full day childcare, whereas the cost of hire domestic helper is around $400 to $650 depending on the helper nationality and experience. On top of that, you need to take note of agency fees, which typically charge a placement fee between $1,000 to $3,000. Security bond, you will need to pay a security bond of $5,000 for most domestic helper except Malaysian. You will need to pay for levy, a monthly levy payable to the government, which can be reduced with certain concessions. Other miscellaneous fees are work permit, $70, settling in program, $75, employers orientation program, between $35 to $60, and an upfront placement fee of $2,750. Lastly, for your sanity and well-being. If you choose to hire domestic helper, you are responsible for your domestic helper. Beware if you hire young helper. You'll probably end up having another child instead of helper, because instead of having a helping hand, you have another child to look after. I once saw my friend's helper running around playing with kids, and they jokingly said they just have another child. Also, when you are on leave, you can send your child to childcare and you will have your well-deserved me time. Or you can arrange a date with your husband. It's very hard to have date night the moment the baby arrives. Ultimately, despite all the pros and cons, you are going to choose the options that works with your job and harmony of your family. In the end, if you cannot decide to hire a helper or send your child to childcare, it is perfectly fine if you decide to have both. You can send your child to the childcare and you can have the domestic helper that focus on the chores at home, so you can have a peace of mind and focus on your job, your career. As always, thanks for watching and being here with me. I appreciate you all. Please like and subscribe. If you find this helpful, share this video to your friends who is going to give birth or in dilemma of which one to choose. I would love to hear which one you would choose in the comment below. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. Bye.